Green. There. Signal. Alright, I think I did it. Hello, everyone. It is Tuesday? Yes, Tuesday, December something. 8th. Yes, December 8th, 2015. I'm Dentral, and we are still playing Final Fantasy XI Online. We are still trying to get Warrior up to 99. I hope to get that done tonight. That being said, I'm not sure if that's going to happen. Not. We've only got... Well, what level are we right now? Right now we are level 93, which means we got 6 levels to go. And we are going to try to do some Alduin mobs. There we go. It may work out, it may not. I was going to change the macros real quick. Get this back onto Warrior. So we're at the top. And Signet's not going to do us any good here, so let's just go ahead and talk to this gal. Get Ionis. Cast away. We're just going to head on outside, pull a Mandy, and see if we survive. Well, we're going to actually grab some trust in DC too. That'll make it easier. Got me a cup of coffee. I'm still a little congested. I hope y'all can hear me okay. There's a... I'm gonna try and lean closer to the microphone just in case, because... yeah, that kind of stuff. Let's go with the Tartar Kill Squad. I trust them to actually hit the mandies. We changed up our gear just a little bit. We still got all the same accessories from yesterday. Went ahead and grabbed the level 78 pearl items for extra haste ranks. Nothing all that awesome. I could upgrade this to the +1, but that would make it EX rare, and then I would get stuck with it. Couldn't move it to one of my alpha count mules, because Cyndaquil doesn't have any mules of her own. They're all Dentrals. And I know it only costs an extra $1 a month for that capability, but yeah. And I don't think the +1, you can store that on a, what do you call them? The little Moogle slips. Those things. That's it. So yeah, we're just going to run out here. Let's see how many players are out here right now. Every now and then you'll see half the server fighting mandies. We got one player that's level 90, Red Mage. This one's incredibly tough, but it has low evasion. Alright, I don't think they link. They might link. Okay, but then he doesn't beat me to hell. Gonna have to stand right on top of Shantoto because she's gonna be tanking this, not me. Well, you never know. I got Evoke macro. Maybe I could try to pull hate off of her. It would be the nice thing to do. Yay, we turned it around. Of course, now I'm taking it with Berserk up because why not? Alright, how much XP we get on that one? 1,848. That's not too bad. Not with how quickly it went down too, but we're gonna have to be a little bit careful. These Taru will run out of MP quickly. Alright, Shantoto. That was your cue to weapon skill it and do a magic burst, but oh well. Really curious what the deal's gonna be. Let's see. 2200's not too bad. I don't know if you would call it awesome, but not too bad. I'll take that. See how long we can keep that going. So we need to do some other stuff as well here. Vanquish Aquans, we're not going to get that one. We don't need Garlic Citadel anymore, so I'm going to drop that. Don't need Beetle Shells anymore, so I'm going to drop that. Beehive Chips is gone. Honey. You know, we only need one more honey, but we're dropping that as well. Brawler's Nest, you're out of here. Yeah, I'm sure. Alright, so now, kill multiple enemies. Flash you goes yo. There's some XP. Vanquish multiple enemies, can do that. No plants today. Vermin, birds, and lizards. And I think there's one more that you can actually get for killing the mandies. Let's see. I should be looking at that. It's gonna be under region. Yep. Probably under Alduin. Nope. Thought it was. There we go. Alduin. Izek Battlegrounds. Blanche Mandragoras. Kill 5 of them. Get 500 XP. Fine with that. So we're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably get some other stuff. You want to make a quick kill of mobs, use Trust Setup Trion, Ayame, Shantoto 2, Chirutsuki, Korumoru. Okay. Thank you, Wellness Rep, and good evening. Make a macro. Copy. Paste. I'm gonna call this one L for Lenos Rep. Actually, I think I've got all those trusts too, which is awesome. So Trion. Ayame. Alright. Shantoto 2 is already in that same spot. Hirokiki. Herukiki. Oops. One too many. Korumoru. Hyphen M-O-R-U. Flash Refa. Oh. Bye-bye, guys. Oh, a couple of you are coming right back. Alright, so let's get this. There it goes. You can do Tier 4 Skill Chain with Ayame, which she will open after you use the weapon skill once you summon her. And just follow her weapon skill with yours to close. Then Shantoto 2 will Magic Burst. Neat. That everyone? Nope, still need one more. And Cherokiki will do the regens. Maybe keep us healed. And I guess regen will wake you up when we get the whatchamacallits. I already forgot. Alright, I'll just go ahead and get that weapon skill out of the way. Which I'll know which one I'm using. Give this a try. I'm all curious now. Finish both mythic weapon skills and trial weapon skill for Katana that way, and it was pretty quick. It's pretty awesome. And congratulations. Leno's Rep. Taru Ninja, if I remember correctly. Get that off the screen here. There we go. Okay, so now we're gonna go over here. Let's get that regen and refresh going. I just need to pay attention to Ayame, see what weapon skill she uses, and then count to 3. Assuming she does so. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna miss. 10 levels in 5 hours. At least I'm getting skill ups. I'm surprised I'm not having trouble hitting 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. Oh. Dang it. And Toto got that one. I don't think this is going to do anything, but give it a try. Nothing. So I'm thinking, might not have wanted to go dancer for this. Here comes Tachi NP again. 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. Which weapon skill you use? I just used it too. Rampage. Abilities, weapon skill. Got access to basically, looks like all of them. Well, not all of them. I don't have the quest one yet. Okay, looks like distortion. Problem is, IME's just waiting until the mob is close to death versus the beginning of the fight. That being said, these guys are still dying a lot more quickly than what I'm used to them doing. I wasn't paying attention, was I? Okay, they seem to be doing their skill chains all on their own. More stabs, more hacks. Actually, I'm just glad that Treon's right behind me. Yeah, she uses weapon skill when you reach 1k TP. But Great Katana Axe skill chain is difficult to do. I could see that. Here comes Dreamflower. Kiki's even asleep. Of course, you'd think Treon might cast a cure spell on someone, but no. It's because he's, you know, Treon. Like, I don't need no heals. Never get tired of this music. Oh, I say never. Probably get tired eventually. Alright. I'll just do the auto macro. Surprised we haven't leveled up yet. We're getting halfway there. Might have to do level 2 skill trade. Try using Calamity. Okay. I can do that. Calamity. That's how you spell Calamity. I have to run this way now. Oh, someone else here. Didn't you know it? The 90 black mage. I mean red mage. I don't like camping on top of other players, so I'm just gonna run on over here. And then if she wants to come run over and camp on top of me, then it's on. I don't think that's going to be a issue, even though I can do Vogue pulls if I wanted to. She will basically open the skill chain that corresponds to the last weapon skill you used. Alright. That's kind of massive. Beansprout just keeps staring at me. That's it. Walk away. Killing you next. Well. She certainly did the weapon skill as soon as I got 1,000. See if I can get another 1,000 before the mob dies. I don't think we'll be that lucky, but you never know. Alright. I think she used Apache NP, and I didn't see it. I saw it in the battle spam. And I was like, oh. But, of course, then the thing died again. We have that problem. Alright. 1,000. We're just waiting on her now. 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000. We're getting there. Paste, delete, wait 3. Wouldn't you know it? Went and slept us. I'm gonna be asleep for a little while. Unless nope, still got it. Boom, boom, boom. Quit running away. So what are these things dropping? I think 2-leaf mandragora buds. So maybe that's something that we can farm for more records of eminence. Let's see. Spoils 2, I think, is where you told me. I see 3-leaf. That probably won't count. Over. Ah! Don't see that. That would just be too easy. wasn't ready. I was still asleep when she used her weapon skill, but somehow we still got the skill chain. But yeah, Two Leaf doesn't have records of dominance. Of course it doesn't. Yay, we're level 94. Refa. Oh. So grab the one for the earth crystals. Yeah, I think I've got that one. Yeah, spoils earth crystals, and we just got a completion on that too. Alright, so I'm gonna edit my pull macro just ever so slightly. We're gonna take this out. I don't know if there's any other warrior job abilities I should be spamming all the time. Let's take a look. I suppose I could go with that one. Aggressor. Restraint, hunting weapon skill power with each normal attack you land. Retaliation allows you to counterattack but reduces movement speed. So let's do aggressor and restraint. Wow, I'm ahead of you. Of course you are. I mean, all fairness, if it takes me more than 7 days to get up from 75 to 99, everybody should be ahead of me. Because I can't even find my macro button at the moment. So, job ability. Aggressor V. Wait, 2. And I already forgot the last one. What was it? Retaliation? No, I think that was the counter attack one. Aggressor. Was it? Restraint. Restraint. Almost. You'll get there. Unless you go to bed early. Ability. Restraint. Me. Alright. Let's give this one a try and then see how it goes. Ranged attack. Was 63 on Friday. Followed with this, followed with that, and then uses restraint. Alright. Need to move this down here. Yep, that's what we'll do. Of course, since I re-summoned her, I probably need to use that weapon skill again, so that she knows which one I'm using. Well, maybe not. An all day Sunday farming MP +2. That's right. You got your ninja. I think ninja would be fun to level. I'm not saying that warrior isn't fun. But ninja would be fun. Blue Mage is another I'm looking forward to leveling. We're gonna stick you out there. Alright. Now we're back to a 2 macro couch potato type setup where pull, kill. Assuming it works out that well. Alright. Comes fire. Not too bad. Of course, once we get our warrior up to 99, we still got to get Ventral's ninja up to 99. I don't think that'll take nearly as long, because I'm just gonna let him leech XP, and then we're gonna get some weapon skills capped. Or, yeah. Somebody told me the Ergonites right outside of Alduin is a good one to level up on. And just auto attack them all day. Since they got high defense. And I think I missed the MP. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I just thought I missed it. Just need to spend more time paying attention. Camera back on my face. Maybe. Probably won't do that. Probably just gonna be me leaning back and... Yep. Let's see. There we go. Here it comes. 1000 TP. Waiting on the NP. Dun, dun, dun. First, I got the Xbox files all up to date. I was able to log back into Dent, and all the macros are gone. So the next thing on the order of stuff to do is going to be, I believe I still have all the macros on the PC, and I think there's a way that you can upload that to the server. Actually moved those mandies. Those mandies at 91 was clearing them like they were like they were even matches. Incredibly tough still. I'm not sure at what point they stopped being incredibly tough, but you know, we went and got ourselves slept. Curse. Shantoto's awake. Alright. I'm showing 7s for 5k XP. We got slept again. Maybe I should make some poison potions. Just keep myself poisoned. That way I won't be staying asleep. First time we'd have to keep Aime poisoned too somehow. I like how she just stands there. Next to our next target. Alright, dear. Waiting the IME. Is it IME or IMA? Here it comes. No, not Dreamflower. Why? Oh, maybe I could substitute Zed for someone and get some stuns in here. I'm just gonna blow my TP on this one. No, I won't. I'm just gonna sleep for the rest of the fight. Oh well. Of course, I'm still slept. That's awesome. Now we got chain 5, 2772 XP. I guess I should be using my ring. Yeah, let's go ahead and equip the ring. Get a little bonus XP going. Oh, probably isn't that important really. Until Freon falls out of a MP, but I don't think that's really going to happen, because still at max. Items. Empress Band. I don't think, I already forgot her name. Oop, that's not the one you wanted. Or a Rogers band in there. This we can go ahead and put in the spiral. We should be ready. I'm just a little bit worried that Zed might pull hate off the Dreon, and then everyone starts spamming cures left and right because, you know, Soul Eater. Alright, now we got something going. Oh yes, and the distract. Well, you could probably swap out Chair for Zed. We'll see. That just might have been an unlucky little bit that we got with 3 sleeps on the same mob. They can't all be like that. If it happens again, it's not like she's casting regen on me, and I don't think regen will wake you up. I think it's only direct cures or direct damage. Unless you get slept by, oh, what was the name of that avatar? Man, why am I so bad with names? Diabolos. He'll sleep you and poison you. And you'll die in your sleep. Nope. Wasn't Diabolos? Oops, perhaps. Go ahead and get this done again. Gil's Mandragora is dead. I'm gonna range attack again. You can use all caps in the chat. I don't mind, especially if you need to try and get my attention. I'm like, hey, over here. Was saying nope to regen awakening. Yeah. Because that would have made leveling up in the jungle so much better. There's the MP. Followed by the Calamity. I think Shantoto had to outdo me, but okay, I'm alright with that. We got 3,400 on that last kill. Halfway to 95. Getting there. The annoying Navi from Zelda. That's one of those, I never played that Zelda game. Actually, I think the last Zelda game I played was probably A Link to the Past back on the Super NES. Not that I didn't like it, it's just that was around the time that I fell out of console games for a while because of college, and just never really got back into it. We did get a Super NES, but we rented one of the Zelda games from Blockbuster, and that was when it went 3D, and we just had the hardest time figuring out what we were supposed to do. But we never really played all that much. Then we were definitely going through a big Final Fantasy phase. That was back in the days when FF7 and FF8 were out. Memories of the late 90s. Flash and Warcry. Bunch of stuff's enhanced. One of the concerts we went to, though, had a... I guess it was a flutist. She dressed up like a Link. And got a little thingy on her shoulder that was supposed to be Navi. I guess she was doing all the flute stuff for Navi. And at the end of the performance, she got fed up and ripped the Navi thing off her shoulder and threw it into the crowd, and people cheered. Especially the person that got the free Navi. Yay, souvenirs. Another thing, I forgot to set all the options on the Xbox. Oh, here comes Streamflower. So Dentral got logged out after being AFK for 20 minutes. You hear that the FF7 remake is coming out in installments? Yeah, I wouldn't expect anything less from Square Enix, to be honest. It's probably going to be just like FF13 was, where they're going to have the Part 1, the Part 2, and the Part 3. Whether or not they're actually going to do... they're going to break the whole story up into 3 separate parts. Like, alright, we just got to the ancient city. I wonder what happens next. I don't think they'll do that. They'll probably do something more along the lines of re-release Crisis Core, an update for that, and that'll be Part 1. Then I think the main FF7 game might be Part 2. And then whatever they want to do to... That's guess. I don't know anything about that, but... You know that they're going to try and milk this for every possible gill they can get out of the players. Just waiting on another touchy NP here. Slow, refresh. Did I miss it? Nope, I didn't. I know the Dreon, dude, look at me. We're doing a skill chain, right? Yeah. Look at your sword, look at me. You don't use Red Lotus Blade after Hitachi NP. If you do, make sure it does a... Never mind. It's not even listening to me. It's like one of the people I work with. You just, in one ear, out the other. The remake is so big and takes so much time that if they released it in one single shot, it would be 2020 before they would release it. This is Square Enix. It may still be 2020 before they release the first part. Except for the fact that they want to have something come out in 2017 for the 20th anniversary. Yay! You got the skill chain. And it's straight from the CEOs. Of course, nothing's set in stone. Even after it's released, they'll probably change their mind. They can do, you know, title updates now and all this other fun stuff. They have the first installment coming out next spring. 2016? A year early? That would be cool. And that would kind of lead you to believe that it's mostly done, then. I was a little slow on this one. Yeah, well, even if I'd been a little faster, we still would have gotten slept. Get the Dentral log back in real quick here. We're still slept. Are we getting ready to wake up here? Mithra needs a cure. Alright. $98. You're only 3 levels ahead of me. I can catch up. Alright, I got Warcry up. I got Aggressor up. I got myself a skill up. We're just waiting on IME. That's what I'm waiting on. Dreon, don't you screw this up now. Neat. And ranged attack. See, if we had Dentral with us, we'd be like... probably still in the 70s. No, that's not true. It'd be in the 80s. Be holding us back, getting us killed. refusing to level anywhere except the old world, getting 50 XP a kill per mob, because that's how we used to level in the good old days. Oops, I didn't have my button on the kill button. If she uses it. Yay for Calamity. And more ranged attacks. Do you stay here all the way to 99? Because I would imagine the XP gets a little bit better every time you kill. Hey there, Ventral. And what server am I playing? We are on, see if I pronounce this right, Quetzalcoatl. And good evening, let's see if I saw this right. The Nikwishi? I'm sure I mispronounced that. And I apologize, because even trying to pronounce all the Sandorian names, my pronunciation skills are still poor. I can pronounce Treon right. The A384. Ever so closer. We still got a ways to go. Alright. Where are you going? Treon's right here. Treon, use provoke. Okay, you use flash. I'm cool with that. He's not going to use NP, is she? Nope. Little Beansprout's going to use Dreamflower, because every time we get an XP chain number 5, it always uses Dreamflower. Oh, Co-Remover's out of MP, so he couldn't cure us even if he was programmed to do so, which he isn't. Cherokee even gets slept. Okay, here comes the MP. After you have 3,000 TP ready to go. Oh, we still got the chain. I have no idea how we got the chain on that one. But, yay for that. I'm trying to think what I was up to beforehand. There was more drama. Boobar, which is a really cool guy, was the one from Canada. Thank you. I played Lakshmi's server and was thinking of starting again. It's a great time to come back. I've got just to give you a heads up on everything that's been going on. Back in March, they announced that the support for the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 2 versions of the game were going to come to a close. So you wouldn't be able to log in on that anymore. PC only after March, but still got plenty of time for March. Here, it's easy to get up to 99. The game's become more soloable. Max Trust for Limited 3 when I was playing last time. Okay, so that wasn't too long ago. The big thing, I guess it came around the summertime, was the final expansion, which would be the Rhapsodies of Vana'diel, and completing those missions gave you some key items that unlocked a lot of stuff. One being you can actually have 5 trust NPCs out at a time now. Another one being removes the lockout on dynamis, so instead of having to wait once a day, you can go right back in and keep farming coins. Excuse me, I'm all sniffly. The lockout on... Let me start back up. Starting Thursday through the 3rd. Yep, double XP. Is it double XP or is it just double XP chain? Or is it both? It's written down somewhere. I don't know why I don't have it in front of me. Take a moment. And then... once you full screen, minimize, you should check the button. recognize that. If you like doing... Why am I so bad with names? Is it Lumoria? Not C, but the little dungeons inside C where you farm the items for the AF upgrades. Can use weapon skill. I'm gonna get Sledge before it's time to use it anyways. There we go. Killed the Mandy. Mandy's dead. Apollyon and I don't remember what it's called. It's okay. You used to have to buy a key item from the lady in Port Juno. So you could only buy it once a day. Cosmo Cleanse, that was it. They've reduced the cooldown on that so you can actually buy it once every hour, and they also reduced the price down to like 1k instead of being 15k. I'm gonna log in and play mine. And basically, I mean, even the storyline for Rhapsodies of Vana'diel is okay. You basically just try to get all the old campaign characters together one last time. One big battle. Well, mostly Tenzin. We need more Tenzin. Waiting on IMA here. There we go. Your weapons kill. Doubles XP, CP, and pretty much bonuses on all campaign type currencies. Neat. We're out of mandies. Oh, wait, never mind. There's one right there. Okay. Oh yeah, and Mog Bonanza is going on until tomorrow, so that's a thing. If you haven't purchased your marbles yet, you're running out of time. I also think today's the last day that you can do cash in your login points. So if you still have any of those, cash those in. Harvey will take you through each expansion and show you how they all link together. Well, it's pretty nice benefit. It's a good time to head back to playing again. Yeah, it's I mean, it's pretty cool. There's been a lot of players on Quetzalcoatl. I don't know about the other servers that have come back, and there was one dude who he hadn't been back since Abysia, and he was like, "Now I got to do the 95 fight," and one of his friends was looking for other folks to help him out for it, and he was like, "Anybody help with this?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm free for an hour." We all showed up while this other guy was AFK reading up on the fight. He showed back up. He's like, "There's 6 players waiting for me." And you're like, "Yeah, we all want to show off." Only to find out that he had actually cleared the fight back in the Abysia days and had forgotten about it. Point at him. He's the reason why I came back 3 months ago. Sorry. But as long as we're all having fun, I mean, you can solo your own relic weapons now. It's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a lot of money, but say you never got Excalibur and you really wanted Excalibur, you can come back and do that, and on your deathbed, years and years from now, you go, "Well, at least I got Excalibur finished." You know? That being said, I haven't started Aegis yet, but I need to do that. Need to go into Dynamis Juno, farm me a relic shield. Just get that started. You can solo your own MP plus 2 gear now. Yep. They are also, I think it's going to be with this next update, the Aeonic weapons will go live, which is going to be the next big giant grind. I don't know any of the stats on them, but they look cool, which I just did last Sunday. So, yeah, I mean, it's all pretty nifty. I've been watching Alone streams now a few weeks. It made me decide to play again. It's that's something about Twitch that's neat. It's you get nostalgic for this game. I'm not exactly sure what it is about FF11 that players always come back. I can't say always come back. There's some players that have never come back, but whether it's just the art style or the music or just good memories of good friends that we met online, just keep coming back. I think I've quit the game a dozen times and come back a dozen times. The last time I came back was just simply to finish up the Xbox achievements, get that done before you couldn't do it anymore. But I got that done back in October, and it's like Skyrim. Even after you get all the achievements, you still want to keep playing the game. Or I still want to keep playing the game. Out of all those I've watched, it seems to be one of the better ones. Oh, that can't be saying anything good about the other streamers, because I don't know what I'm doing. What was it, Friday night? Lenus Rep was pointing out all the little things that, you know, it's like, you got the wrong title up, you got the wrong banner, you even had the wrong picture up and all that stuff, because I had gone out for margaritas before I started streaming, and do not, well, I can't say do not drink and stream, but curses. Got slept again. But thank you. He typically doesn't just sit around and grind XP on stream. He said it in Sword Art Online best. And spoilers for anyone that hasn't watched the first season of Sword Art Online, but when they finally reveal the final boss, and it's like, one of the lines I think he said was, who wants to watch another person play a role-playing game all day? That's got to be the most boring thing. And there is some truth to that. A lot of time he's doing missions and events when they are going. Well, I like to have running dialogue. It's more for me. I mean, I'm putting all this stuff onto YouTube afterwards so that if they ever turn this game off, I can't see Square Enix ever actually pulling the plug on this. They'll probably still have one server going with 20 players logged in. As long as 20 players are still paying for it, Square Enix will probably keep it turned on. Yeah, who wants to watch someone else play the game when you can play with them? If we were all on the same server, well, that would be something. If I would actually hit my weapon skill macro more than once every 5 minutes, that would be something too, wouldn't it? Thanks, Cynical. You know we love you. Oopsie. Sorry. So what I need to do is get on the Square Enix message boards and just start petitioning them to open up a new server with what we were talking about earlier, where you have all the content locked out until you actually beat certain bosses, and then that'll unlock FAO is one of my favorite. It's pretty good, decent. I think it took a turn for the worst in season 2 when it started becoming a almost pseudo harem anime. That and the villains definitely took a serious turn for the worse. I just couldn't, you know, it just seemed, you know, bad. But first season I enjoyed a lot. And did we level up and I not notice it? No, we're still 95. Where are we going with this there? But yeah, we're start up a separate server, and I think EverQuest did it first. I probably did it better. Level 99. Congratulations on us, Rep. Got another 99 ninja. Taru ninja, but still ninja. I don't mean to say anything bad about Tarus. I have fun on all my Tarus. It's more fun to punt Taru. No, I'm joking. I'll stop. I'm gonna start weapon skill and stuff. Where was I going with this? I already forgot. I don't know why. I'm getting old and senile. I can't remember stuff anymore. Like names of zones or how to navigate Ronfar without getting lost. Need to finish my Sandy rank from 6 to 10. Also level min and Black Mage 99. Done some year in. See, I leveled my Black Mage the same way I leveled my Monk. Where I just used a stone spell to pull the mob and then I beat it senseless with a staff. I let the trust NPCs do most of it. And there was a lot of things to do when I got back. Yeah, it's... Anyone who says that they're bored playing FF11 has probably just got into some type of grind where they're just doing the same stuff day after day after day, because you can do non-stop dynamis. I think it will drive you batty. It's probably not good. You know, just space it out. Unless you're really enjoying making money. A lot of people really do enjoy making money. You can farm dynamis and make money still. 2015. A lot of the endgame players will tell you other stuff, though, that you can make more money doing vagaries and some other stuff that I'm not at all familiar with. I have done non-stop dynamis. I tried. I got into the second run. I was like, you really don't want to do this. Yeah, party chat. We got mostly just Shantoto spamming oh ho 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 ho, and every now and then the Trion going, shield me from harm. 7 runs back to back. 14 hours dynamis. Please tell me you didn't have that dynamis music going the whole time. Listening to something a little upbeat, like maybe, I don't know, Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber and dynamis, oh god. That would be scary. Yeah, maybe not. We should try it someday. I'm not a Bieber fan, but... Could be 24 million 12-year-old girls be wrong. Oh! Weapon skill. No, no Justin Bieber. Hey, we got up to 96. I didn't even notice we got up to 96, so... Turn those guys off. Bye-bye. And summon them back. Using the custom-made Lanos Rep Trust macro. Thank you again. Pretty decent. That's why I'm so excited. Much content to do, and of course I missed a good feeling I get when playing 11. Doing anything. I was playing Glitch Hop and watching D&D stream. Okay. Works out. So I watch Pokemon on weekends while farming, and oh, it even logged me out of play online. Wow, really need to change some stuff on there. And it's one of those things that if I just do FF11 without something else going in the background, I'll fall asleep. But if I'm just doing something else in the background, like just watch anime, I'll fall asleep. I don't know why that is. It's probably why I keep the 3DSs out, because I can watch TV and level Pokemon at the same time, and, you know, 2 3DSs and level twice as many Pokemon at the same time. Not because I'm doing it well, just, you know, gives me something else to do. You'll get a joy use for my dancer. Ooh, that's something else you could do. If you haven't gotten yourself a joy use yet, you should go get one. Or slept again. And this Taru right here. She's supposed to be... Oops. Sorry about that. She's supposed to be hiding so that she's not in the effect of everyone's AoE, but it just doesn't happen that way. Alright, stab, stab. Trion, you're provoked back up. Nope. Create from our axe scallops. Status. Here we go. Play online finally just opened up. Let's go ahead and read up on... Let's go ahead and read what's in development. I think Lennox pretty much already went over everything that's going to start on Thursday. You're lined up with that. How was that? Hold this open just a little bit more. Alright, announcing the December version update. Greetings, adventurers. Matsui here. This is all from the Square Enix forum. Oh, fan experience bonus campaign. Oh, tell me you copy-pasted that and didn't type it in with perfect spelling. There you go. That's just too easy. So we got Ionic weapons coming in December. Another login campaign. They're gonna adjust something in Ryzen Jima. Adjust battle balance is what it says. I'm gonna guess they're gonna make the mobs not so evasive. Give me some credit. How do you think I get all the info I share so quick? Copy paste for the win. Gee's Fate. Add key items, create new notorious monsters, adjust battle area with Unity Concord, add exchangeable items. Ionics requires some super long questline. Of course they do. You wouldn't want Ionic weapons to take a couple days. Trust. Adjust battle routines, add dialogue to certain alter egos, expand the content in which alter egos can be summoned. What are the only places you can't summon alter egos? Apollyon and Limbus. That was the name I couldn't remember earlier. So maybe they'll be letting us bring it in there. 4 stages that require clearing all Gee's Fate and all S. Yeah, I'm never gonna get that. Never say never, but it's kind of like saying I'm never gonna wake up from this sleep, but can't summon them in Measle. At least not yet. I don't think you can summon them for any of the BC and M fights for the add-on scenarios. I remember that when I cleared it. But you can bring in other players that haven't cleared it, so explain that, Square Enix. Plus need 50,000 extra beads. You got slipped again. Decisions. I think we're gonna toss Cherokee and see if Zed will get himself some stuns. Can't use them in BC and M. Yeah, I don't think you would. Well, maybe you would want them in BC and M fights. At least the uncapped variety. You can use them in the high tier fights. Probably because I think that's how a lot of players get their pages, as opposed to doing what I do and just farming sparks. Alright, we're definitely substituting Zed for somebody. They're just getting slept too often. ATM, automatic transfer money. I have no idea what they're talking about in the link shell at the moment. Item related. G's fate. Add reward items. Adjust effects of temporary items. Unity Concord creates specific equipment. Unity specific equipment. Ooh. So, well, that might be neat. I guess it depends on what the actual equipment is, but watch it just be a outfit so that you can wear the same stuff that go faster. Yeah, there's that too. And they're gonna adjust the stats on the abjuration equipment. Are they gonna make the level 99 stuff 119? Nah. That would be neat. Probably not. Portal Moogle's gonna get some new items. Starlight Celebration. We're gonna have new reward items. That's gonna be coming soon, too. You get to do a new event. December, adding software keyboard to the Windows version. Okay. So the way the software keyboard works on the Xbox, I know, you just hit the bumper button, so you got the typing window open, and then you can actually select all the different keys. Probably a little too slow on this one. Nope, you got it. XP chain number 7. That's not something that you can do in this kind of check, so I just hit the tab, it just closes it right out. But that would be neat. That's how I get the little spiffy E from Pokemon when typing on the Xbox, but keypad's still faster. What else you got going on here? December, add new categories under configuration. Neat. Maybe getting higher resolutions? Longer draw distances? Then they're going to be adding new titles. They're going to create a jump emote? Oh, wow! You still won't have a jump button, it's just going to be an emote, but... yeah, hey. 2015, you won't have to be subbing Dragoon to jump in this game anymore. See if it works. And they're going to add some new auction house categories. Expand the items that can be listed on the auction house. Okay, so maybe dynamis currency. Let's hope for that. Actually, maybe not. Let's hope for that, but maybe. That'd be cool. And then December, they're going to add some new auto-translate dictionary stuff. So lots of stuff happening in December. They haven't completely and utterly given up on the game just yet. Although, I think I've kind of stopped paying attention to the mandies. We're still getting skill ups though, so happy day here. Let's go ahead and kill another couple of these. Status, profile, let's see, halfway to 97. I don't think we're gonna beat Lenos. We're up to 99 because he already got 99. I'm not jealous. It's not a competition. But if it was, you kicked my butt. This round. How many... actually didn't count. How many 99 jobs do I have so far? I don't have many. Mostly melee. And while we're slept, we can take a look at this here. I know we got Monk. That was my first 99. Thief was my second. Scholar. Beastmaster. Pally. So count them, silly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This will be number 6. Which means we're gonna have to start going after a mat cap soon, because you know that doesn't do anything anymore. Just can say you have one. Stick it on a mannequin. That's it. It'll be my that's what you can do. When you go AFK Bazaar, you can put your mat cap on and then just bazaar yourself next to Matt, because everyone hangs out by Matt. And they'll be all like, oh, okay. See what you did there. Fun time. Next, I've got 3 with 2 more pretty close. There we go, 3 more rather. Now that's something I need to raise to level 119, the mat cap, yeah. Black belt, I would like them to do something with that to just make it a little bit more beefy, but they probably won't. Nikki was telling me, let's see if I have it on me where I can actually show it. I do not. Let me see if I can find it real quick here. I don't remember the name of it, otherwise I would just say the name. But you know how I am with names. There we go, the Hachiryu Haramaki. She says there is a 119 version that drops off an updated or a more difficult version of... name of that guy. Me and names. The freaky looking dude on the chair. Pandemonium Warden. That's what it is. He says there's a even more difficult version of him, and you can get a more difficult version, or a more awesome version of that body piece. I'm kinda tempted to go after a full set, but so I really don't know what else that gear looks good with except other pieces of the same set, but yeah. Black belt would be awesome, raised 119. It's like, I don't have a black belt, I got a brown belt. And that's got like haste plus 8%. So let's assume that the black belt has, what is it, haste plus the 12? So 119 version, let's just say haste plus, I don't know, 24, toss some accuracy plus 500 on there, and you know, let's make it OP. Of course, you gotta make it a terribly, terribly, terribly difficult upgrade thing, quest line. Say you would need 1 item from every single, or no, it can't be every single. You have to be like 8 separate notorious monsters that have 3-day spawns. It's got like a crappy drop rate, but yeah. I've been thinking of going and trying to solo Absolute Virtue. Good luck with that. I've even heard that Absolute Virtue is still difficult to defeat even with a bunch of folks in 119 gear, just due to the way the mechanic works. I think a lot of people still don't understand it. I don't understand it. What was explained to me was you have to wait for Absolute Virtue to use one of the 2 hours, and then you have to use you have to have a player, say Absolute Virtue uses Benediction, and you have to follow that up with a white mage using Benediction. Otherwise, AV will continue using Benediction every time that you get it close to dying, and you'll never win. Unless you were to somehow do enough spike damage where, you know, surprise! Maybe 18 black mages. That might be able to kill it. That would be fun too. Can you imagine 18 black mages? All on level 119, completely and utterly pimped out, casting the same spell at the exact same time, and just how much damage that could do, but probably wouldn't work out that well. Do I wait? Do I pay attention this time? See if she does weapon skill? No, we're just gonna go ahead and do our weapon skill. Otherwise, I'll just forget to do They are dying rather quickly still, aren't they? Yeah, XP chain number 5. Oops. And not the warp ring. Silly Cyndaquil. Silly. Lenos, got a quick question for you. Did you level up on mandies all the way to 99, or did you change areas and fight something else? Not that I'm not liking 2700 XP a kill, but I'm just curious if maybe there's like, you know, could be doing 4500 XP a kill. That would be cool. Yep, went from 91 to 99 on these here mandies. Nothing wrong with that. Must wait longer. Okay. Walk up to it and hit it with our axes. Bum 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 bum. Dreon! You're the tank. The only reason we have you out and not Zed. So, come on. There you go. Just like we taught you back in the dunes. How to use provoke. Oh. I'm really tempted to try and put something together. Try and get a hard mode FF11 version going. Or everybody has to start new accounts, or at least new characters. And then try and defeat Dynamis Lord in a 6-man party at level 50. No trust NPCs. No XP leeching. We'd have to do a Dunes party. That would be awesome. Oh. Wiggly waggly wonderful. I was just starting to get Borderino. What time is it? It's only 10 o'clock. Oh wow, yeah, we're gonna get 99 tonight. Unless Square Enix does one of their... Oh, by the way, we're gonna do an update. They could do. They've done that before. But at the rate we're going, we should be 99 here in maybe another 40 minutes. Maybe an hour. That last level is always the slowest. Alright. Ranged attack. For 97, we're killing mandies. What you doing? What you doing? What are you doing?
Oh, watching anime.
Oh.
It's really cool, and I remember the name of it off me because I just started watching it. Really weird.
Thanks.
It's pretty cool. It's about
She's watching this cool anime, but she doesn't know. Update isn't...
Because I just started watching it.
I'm not trying to give you crap. It's just like, you know, we were talking about something, but I'm not going to tell you what it is.
It's about,
it's kind of, that's the way we roll.
It's not paintball gunning, but it's like, airsoft.
Okay.
It's like a sports anime.
Sports anime with airsoft guns. Lenos probably knows the name of it, and he'll probably mention it in the chat, because it's everything.
It's pretty cool, the animation.
I don't mean as a bad thing, Lenos. I think it's awesome that you seem to have all the answers. Especially when I'm going, you know, that dude with the hair who does that stuff. More stabbing. More Dragon Balls. Was trying to describe Shantoto 2 to a player who just came back 3 days ago, and unfortunately didn't have enough login points to get her in time. Actually, not quite sure what that anime is. I'm not into the sports ones.
Missing out.
Those are missing out. I can't say I'm really into him too much either, although Hikaru no Go and Initial D.
I've seen so many.
Those are okay.
I mean,
Your favorite was that basketball one?
The Slam Dunk? Slam Dunk's amazing.
Slam Dunk is amazing. I haven't watched it. I'm just taking her word for it.
There are a lot of good ones. There's some mediocre ones too. And hit or miss.
Skijin. I think it was Skijin.
Given for the fact that I don't actually like sport.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Characterization. On court.
Did you watch Cowboys last night?
No. I did not. Going back.
Fastest way to get the girlfriend out of here? Mention football. American football. Should probably be more interested in a should watch Food Wars. ... I like food. X skill 399. We should unequip our axes so that we never go above 399. That's so much better than 400. Oh! This is me, random thoughts going all over the place. The Octet Octet Club, which was the item that they gave to the Lord of Nzozo to replace people camping him for the the club that hits like 8 times. Are you a Cowboys fan as well? I live in Dallas, so you know, that's the easy go-to team. This season, because the Cowboys have been doing so bad, this season I've actually been rooting for the Vikings because they're a more desirable underdog to root for. But last night's game against Washington, oh my god, the sloppiest win we've seen in a long time. Yes.
Oiharu X Machine Gun.
I hope y'all heard that because I can't read.
Oiharu. X Machine Gun.
Oiharu X Machine Gun. The airsoft sports anime. I'm just trying to remember it. But, yeah. Now, all Jerry Jones and Cowboys fans have been. Octave Club is the rare version of the Kraken Club. Kraken Club's what I'm trying to remember. And a Cowboys fan since I was 5 years old. I'm so jealous that you live in Dallas. Oh. Some good parts to living in Dallas. There's some bad parts to living in Dallas. The thing about Dallas fans, if the team's doing good, everyone's behind them, myself included. It's like when the Dallas Stars won the Stanley Cup, what was that, almost 20 years ago? People that never cared about hockey suddenly started caring about hockey. But that being said, we haven't even come close. Mavericks fans, you know, Mavericks fans. Somehow we won the NBA playoffs within recent memory. Haven't been to a Super Bowl since the 90s. But yeah, all season long they've been talking. We're still in it. We're still in it. We lost our quarterback. He broke his shoulder, but we're still in it. There was one point where we were tied with Detroit for like being the only other team that had 2 wins to our name. We're still in it. Detroit fired all its coaches and staff, and nothing happened like that for the Cowboys. But you know, it's still in it. Fortunately, we're in the NFC East, so that's a thing. And my Pokemon's asleep again. But yeah, Octave. I think it's the Octave Club. They were talking about in chat earlier. Only has the effect of being able to hit multiple times around if your level is a multiplier of 8, like 88, level 96, that kind of thing. So like it won't work at 99. And then another player said that since it's not a 119 weapon, it won't have enough accuracy or anything else on there to be effective unless you're fighting something that's super weak. And there's just no reason to use Blood Weapon and Soul Eater, but I don't know. I don't do endgame anymore. There were those that would argue I never did endgame to begin with, but I don't know. I was in Sky when it was gear in Sky that was still pretty decent for Monk. It was again 1002, 1000. Oh yeah. Wow. That was a lot of damage right there. Over 5k from the actual weapon skill, followed by a 4k skill chain. No matter how bad my co-boys are, I will always watch every game in the band. Pretty cool. I've lived all over. I say all over. I've lived all over Texas. When I was younger, like, I guess preteen, we lived in Houston when the Oilers were still a thing, so we kind of rooted for them. Then they moved to Tennessee, became the Titans, and it was like, well, who's going to play in the Astrodome? And then we moved to Baltimore for a little while, and I think this was before they had the Ravens, because this would have been back in the late 80s. Yeah. And my parents were like, well, we could root for the Redskins. They're in D.C. and close by, and I was like, then we moved to Dallas, and yeah, it was a good time too, because that was the 90s, when Cowboys were winning games, going to Super Bowls, winning Super Bowls. I think we beat the Broncos like, what, 3 times in 3 separate Super Bowls? That might be an exaggeration. I would have won them twice. I know it was more than once. But who I want to see this year, I want to see... I would love it if the Cowboys actually beat Green Bay, because that would put Minnesota just a little bit better position to stand a chance against Green Bay for their title in their division. But, and I'm gotta be boring everybody in here, because well, not everybody. But, I don't know. I like the Vikings because Nikki liked the Vikings, and she grew up rooting for Minnesota. Everything she wears has some type of purple in it because of that, and I think that's cool. Waiting on Touch ENP. So, IME, anytime you're ready. Unless you already used it. It's not going to use it this year. We'll wait till we get slept. And, come on. Water, leap there. Oh. Woman, what are you waiting on? You're just standing here, staring at the battle chat message. Finally. I think we gotta kill that a lot more quickly. I had not waited on her, but oh well. But so here's the plan. And this is me just talking out loud. Back to the FF11. We still need to get Cynical up to 99, and then we need to follow up and get Dentral to 99 as well on his ninja. And then we gotta like skill cap a whole bunch of weapons. Like what we gotta do here. Basically everything. Axe still needs to be kept, scythe, club, great sword, great axe, polearm, staff. Fun times. And should probably do that while... No. Let's just get Dent up to 99. Because he's going to have a little bit of a difficult time getting Great Katana skilled up on Ninja, but shouldn't be too difficult. Now if we use that Great Katana that... Excuse me. That ninjas can equip. And just get our skill as high as we can on that. And then it's back to Abizia. Try and get some red procs. And get some drops. dropping picks X's. I don't know what he's talking about. It's okay. Stop paying attention to the leak shell chat. And, and other stuffs. And then we'll get a busy, questing out of the way. And then what's after that? Then it's Audolin. And after we do Audolin, then I plan on doing the final chapter of the Rhapsodies of Vana'diel because, well, you can complete ROV Chapter 3 without beating Audolin. I kinda want to do it right, at least this one time. Well, not this one time. I believe I had Zolart and Chains of Promathia finished on Cyndaquil before we did ROV Chapter 1. That wasn't the case for Chapter 2. I still had quite a bit of Urgan and Wings of the Goddess to complete. But, ooh, choose at the very beginning. It's like you're supposed to. That didn't work the way you wanted it to, did it? Alright, we're a little bit closer. 7k, which will be about, what, 4, maybe 5 more mobs? Equip the ring again. See if we can get another charge out of here. More stabs. Wonder if I got ability to haste Samba yet. Probably. Yep, there's Haste Samba. Curing Waltz 3. That's available too. Go ahead and update those macros. Those are items. Oh, that's bizarre. Macro's the next one. Because you never know when you're going to need a Curing Waltz 3 handy. Especially when you're subbing Dancer. Bad things just tend to happen. Actually, that's more in Dynamis when you're trying to kill bosses. Bad things happen. Another thing. I don't really know if that was a a Rhapsodies of Vana'diel key item, or if they just did it in an update. But you can bring in your trust NPCs now into Dynamis, which comes in handy when farming bosses. Or even farming coins, if you just want a bunch of support dudes casting cures and that kind of thing. So, even more reason to come back to FF11 if you needed one. Yay! XP chain number 3. 3,000 experience points. What is this con is? This one's just very tough. I can't believe these guys are very tough. They just seem so much squishier than that. But, yeah. Yeah. What was I talking about before? Oh, updates. That type of stuff. Oh, I know what we could talk about. More Link Shell drama. Not that I'm real big into gossip and drama and all that fun stuff, but Koromoru's got 4 HP. Somebody get him killed. Quickly. Quickly. Dang it. Oh, that would be mean. So there's another player in the shell that I like. Totally Fubar. He's the Canadian, and he's not cool because he's Canadian, he's just cool because he's 64 years old, he plays FF11, and he doesn't use macros. People are saying, kind of 64-year-old guy doesn't use macros. He does Beastmaster, that's his main, well, that's what he's got the most job points on. And here's something I'm bragging about him, not myself. I don't think I can actually look at the job points right now. Nope. He capped out all the job points for Beastmaster before this last update. Is that everybody? Yeah, that's everyone. Alright. Let's range attack and kill some more dudes. Actually, I think I'm going to drop one of these guys and bring out Kupelfried. Which one do we not need? We don't need Cherokiki. Not for the last level. Maybe we do. Anyways, distractions. I already forgot what I was talking about. Oh, Fubar. He and the Link Show leader, which was Otika. Otika was his Taro character. He had another character that he kind of switched to at the end there called Shadow Dragon. That's his new main. Shadow Dragon had a big falling out with a few players in the Link Shell. Instead of kicking them out of the shell, he decided to, I don't know, bring drama in there, and the shell kind of fell apart after that. Fubar, well, he wants to do stuff with Shadow Dragon, didn't want to necessarily give up what is, in a sense, a social Link Shell. So I thought, okay, I'll go ahead and try to keep it together. He's a sack holder, so he can do that. Otika just tossed his shell and doesn't want anything to do with it anymore. Didn't destroy it. At least he hasn't destroyed it yet. I don't know if he still has that ability to do so. Might have to call a GM to get it, but fun times there. So Fubar realized how difficult it is to actually run a Link Shell without having a bunch of other players that you can count on for passing out pearls. Oh, everyone else awake? They look awake. Go and get this guy. So he decided he was going to create his own Link Shell so that he would be the sack holder, or the pearl holder, or the leader. I don't know what they call it. And that way he could promote people to being sack holders and then demote them and all that other fun stuff. And it was just going to be another social shell to replace the one that Otika got sick and tired of dealing with. Otika wants an endgame shell, but he recruited the members for it the same way you would recruit a social shell. And then he got frustrated with the fact that so many players want to be carried through the game, especially endgame stuff. No. He got sick and tired of those players. For some reason, him and Fubar had a falling out today, and Fubar, he's really cool. He's Canadian, so I guess he lives by the belief of be excellent to each other, and who he thought was his good friend started treating him like crap and not being excellent to him. And he was basically like, I don't want to play this game anymore. We all come to a point when we're playing FF11 where we ask ourselves, why are we still playing this? And I'd hate to see him go. I'd especially hate to see him go over Link Shell drama in 2015. Someone just got their thief up to 49. No, you weren't. That was a need a buffer. What was I saying? I already forgot. Oh, I wasn't trying to talk him into staying. I'd love to see him stay. He's one of the cooler people on Quetzalcoatl right now that I know of. And he's never done bad by me. Otika's never done bad by me either. But I kind of think it'd be a lot easier to get on Otika's bad side without even trying, but, you know, again, that's Link Shell drama. If I had to choose between whose shell would I join, Fubar's or Otika's, I would choose Fubar's because simply Otika does endgame and I don't do endgame yet. I don't have any desire to do endgame yet. I want to wait till after I get my Paladin, can't say properly geared, but just better geared than what I currently have her at. And then I'll be all like, yeah, let's do this. Or, you need help with that? I can tank that. I'll just stand there and hit Volk and Flash, and I won't be a very good tank, but as long as I don't get myself one-shotted, that's what's important. That can't be good, but if nothing else, I'll be able to tank the BC and M fights for players trying to get their pages. Let me get maximum number of pages. And, what am I looking forward to after we do Seekers of Al'Dalin and then Rhapsodies of Vana'diel? That'll be all the quest stuff on the login page. There won't be anything after that. I mean, there's still... I'm sorry, I said quest. I meant missions. There will still be tons of quests. There's still tons of stuff to do. Lots of jobs to get up to 99. Lots of gear to upgrade to 119. I still have to get all the summons. I've got a summon at 75, but I don't have Fenrir, so yeah. So what is the endgame in FF11 now? I'm probably not the person to ask that because I usually don't even hang out in the new expansions. It's pretty much, just in a nutshell, it's going to be Al'Dalin. They do have some high-tiered battlefields where they took boss fights from previous, say, Divine Might. I think it was Divine Might, where you fight the 5 Archangels all at the same time. They have I guess, Divine Might Part 2, where they've upped the difficulty to all the mobs are now like 120 something, so that a party of 6 would have a little bit of trouble into that now. And they've got upgraded drops and other stuff that drops from that to make it worth your while. The way to get into those, though, Escha Notorious Monsters, that's right, from the Rhapsodies of Vana'diel content. And I guess you can also lump the Ryzen Jima Notorious Monsters into that as well. There we go. They're no longer slept. 10:45. Are we going to get 99 before 11? Probably not. Because I'm not doing skill chains with IME. I'll get this one done. I don't know what the gear was looking like when you left, if they just had the 99 or if they'd actually added the 119 stuff here. Let's see. I don't have it on me? Why don't I have that on me? Here. Let's start auto-attacking this little guy, and then we'll look in the house. Probably under mob sack. So I moved a bunch of stuff into the sack when I was farming dynamis this past weekend, and I haven't moved it out yet. Here we go. Rawhide vest. This is one of the items that drops in Escha Zeta, which is one of the new areas that you get with the Rhapsodies of Vana'diel. Some HP, some MP, a lot of strength, a lot of dex, vitality, agility, you know, all the stuff that you'll see on other 119 pieces. Plus 15 accuracy, which, okay, I think it should be more. I mean, plus 15 accuracy, not enough. I mean, what's up with that? I quit when Abysia came out and produced level 75 players that were awful due to power leveling through Abysia parties. Yes. Yes. I left a couple times during Abysia, too. Magic attack bonus plus 25, evasion 49, magic evasion. This is technically a little bit better than what I normally wear on my thief. People would tell you the Plunderer's Vest +1 is not a good piece, but it's got critical hit rate +4% and critical hit damage +3, and when I played the game, crit was good. Well, crit was nice. I don't know if it was necessarily good, but if you're using daggers and you crit your daggers, it's like a whole reason to level Mithro is for the racial dexterity bonus. Not the only reason. My cats love chasing her wiggling tail when I played her on the Xbox. Yeah. Unfortunately, even soloing a job to 99 like I'm doing is still not going to basically teach you how to play your job properly. As I can attest to, I got some. I don't have Summoner. I have Scholar up to 99, and I had to rely on other players that were watching me on the Twitch basically tell me, no, you're doing it wrong. You need to be doing this, followed with this, then use this. And I'm like, what does that do? And they're like, nah. Do you even have this spell? And I'm like, no. It wasn't on the auction house. And it's like, because you buy it from an NPC vendor. Noob. I was like, and, you know, I've got that job at 99. The idea being, oh, Scholar can heal or nuke, so that's like two things that I don't know how to do. I would probably do a better job healing on it because I know when to cast Cures. When the health goes into the yellow, you target that player. Yeah. And if they go into the red, you really target that player. And if they die, and it's like, okay, I'll cast a raise spell on you. Stop the pulls. That was such a horrible healer. It was I remember leveling White Mage in the jungle, and why was I leveling White Mage in the jungle? Originally, it was to get a job that had sneak, so I could go fishing on the ferry without sea horror coming and doing bad things to my body. Regen is a good way to heal DBs that pull hate, and there is no AoE to worry about. Oh, but that's something that all the Alduin bosses have now. It's because that's what I've read in Link Shell chat. It used to be everybody would sub Ninja for damage mitigation, and you don't sub Ninja anymore. I don't know exactly what it is you sub, but apparently all the bosses, all the mobs use AoE that just wipes out shadows and doesn't make it sustainable anymore. The way to kill them now is to just zerg them down, just do as much damage as you possibly can. When I was leveling Priest in World of Warcraft, that's how I would heal the DPS, was just, you get a regen, pull hate again and die, I'll raise you when I get a sec, but you know, cures are for tanks. You're not tanking, you don't get cures. But I really didn't like healing in that game either. I was more Shadow Priest and face melting. And I'm just going to spend the rest of this battle watching Treon solo the Mandragora. 7 seconds. Here comes a cure. Not on me, though. But they're trying to remember which regen it was that I got. It was like pretty powerful too. I think regen 5 is like 20 HP a tick. That makes me not want to play this ever again. I miss when FF11 was hard and it took an alliance that knew how to play that job to win the fight. I agree. There's this latest update, Chapter 3, Rhapsodies of Vana'diel, when it introduced the area Ryzen Jima, heard nothing but players complaining about how difficult it was. They were so used to being able to go in and simply steamroll everything because it's what the game had evolved into. And we go into this new area that Square Enix gave us, and Square Enix decided to go, haha, FF11 of the old days when you need accuracy food, and players are like, what the fuck, accuracy food? I haven't used that in 10 years. Well, that's an exaggeration. I haven't used that since 2009. That being said, they're probably going to adjust the difficulty in that zone to make it a little bit more difficult, or a little less difficult, because people are having trouble. But let's see what they're talking about here. Anyone doing AoE stuff that we can leech. This is what I'm talking about. Players like this. Sorry, LOL. AoE as in Eshjazata? Yeah. I can go kill one by one, not quite the fastest, but it'll help me skill up dagger. Anywhere really, getting lazy for doing XP. And you can just go AFK if you so desire. I don't care. Gives me a valid excuse to go do it. That works for us. Wow. I mean, we're slept again. They're starting to cater to the casual players. Yes. Casual players are on this server. They're on all the servers, I'm sure. Technically, they were probably here from the very beginning. It's just nobody would give them an invite, and they were the ones complaining that they were sitting there for 8 hours at a time with their looking for party flag on, but nobody would send them an invite because they knew they were the kind of player that would just go AFK as soon as they got to the campground. Oh, I'll be right back. 6 hours later. What? I'm still level 12? I would be a dick, and if I was a thief, I would pull and Sada that mob onto them and watch them die. Yeah, I probably would too. The last pickup group that I was in was on one of my Tarus, leveling White Mage, and the XP was bad. It was a level sync party in the Dune, so I wasn't even getting skill ups out of it. We had 2 White Mages in this party, and I thought 2 seems kind of extreme. But I was like, okay. We also had a ninja tank, and it was level capped at the dunes. So I was like, this doesn't seem ideal. I mean, drop one of the White Mages, pick up another ninja tank so that they can at least voke off each other, because you don't have access to me yet, not before level 37. So you're just relying on Ichi and evasion gear. And really, this particular ninja, he was doing his best. He was doing fairly decent. I didn't have any complaints with him. I had some complaints with the other healer. The idea was the healers would be taking turns going, I remember this so well. The idea was the healers would take turns. One would be main curing while the other was resting MP. And then that mob would die, then the other one would take a knee, and then the other one would pop up, start spamming cures, and rinse and repeat. Only the mobs were taking too long to kill, and we were pulling flies, and they were doing a ton of AoE damage. They kept knocking the other healer that was healing up because, you know, we had to rest right in the middle of the fight. Things like that. And other stuff was going on. And we had 2 rangers. 2 rangers, 2 healers. I think it was a Beastmaster and the tank. Sounds right, that was 6 players. The Beastmaster was doing okay, the tank was doing okay. The ranger was doing... One of the rangers was doing moderately well. The other ranger was AFK. And I'm usually not one to nitpick what everyone's doing, make sure that they're using all their abilities at the opportune time and this, that, and the other. And I get, you know, even if you're on ranger and you want to auto-attack because you're poor and you don't want to spend all your money on arrows, I get that. As long as you're doing something. This guy was just standing there. And I even asked, is this someone's alternate account or something like that and he's forgetting to hit, you know, assist and that kind of thing? They're like, no, he had to go AFK to take care of a phone call. I'm like, okay. You say when he's going to get back? Because according to my math, he's been gone for half an hour. And the other healer didn't have enough MP for her turn. I was always having to finish off her cures and then take care of my own while she was resting. Yes, that's the way the level cap effect happened on gear. She was like in level 70 plus gear that wasn't giving any benefits at level 20. And, you know, that kind of thing. But, so, I was like, alright, well, this is nothing against to the players that are here, but this is just one of my biggest pet peeves is people not pulling their weight. You know, I don't... Back when I played the game, if you went AFK for like more than 2 fights, we found a replacement for you because Lord knows there were plenty of players out there looking for a party. I would have just left without saying anything in the middle of my turn to heal. I don't put up with that kind of stuff. Pretty much. I basically told them after this next mob, I'm out. And as I typed that, they killed the mob that we were currently fighting, and the ranger got a level up. And I was like, oh, yeah, this is just icing on the cake. This is the whole reason why, you know, this is the whole reason why I'm going. And I was the bad guy because I was the one leaving, and I think they kind of suspected that they knew that their healer that they had wasn't going to cut it. And I'm like, well, look at the plus side. I'll free up a spot, you'll be able to get another DPS, and maybe you'll be able to kill these mobs faster. And get this guy leveled up faster and out of here. But, and as soon as I left, the dude showed back up. And he was like, I was on the phone with my bank, they're trying to foreclose my house. And I'm all like, well, then you've got other things to be worrying about than leveling up your ranger right now, don't you? But that was 2008. There were a lot of people losing their houses back then. And that was the last pickup group that I did. I actually soloed a level on White Mage in Bosadine Glacier that weekend just to get the bad taste out of my mouth. And Taru White Mage, Subbin Black Mage, fighting Easy Prey Aegis. Back when that would give you 20 XP a kill. That was also... Ooh! Speaking of leveling up. We got 99. 1 minute after 11 o'clock. Yay me. Alright. Let's see here. Woot. Oops. Gotta do it right. There we go. So yay that. We could actually put on some new stuff here. I can't say it's new stuff. We get to put on some stuff that kind of makes everything else pale in comparison. Alright, heading to bed. Take care and talk to you next time. Good evening, Lenos. I didn't beat you to 99 this time, but I did catch up. Alright, I'm gonna go back into here. Outrider. What do we got here? Elements. That'll work. And double attack minus 1%. Handle that. Let's get an Eminent X going. I don't think I've got anything worse than that. Nope. Well, why not? And we'll keep the Brutal there. Really keep the Rajas on that one. Alright. A little bit better. Item level 117. It's not 119, but yeah. Let's go find us an Ergonite and see if we can get some skill ups without getting ourselves killed. That being said, we need to do something else here. Refill all. And then let's see. We're going to need a healer. Someone to keep you alive at least. I already forgot her name. Cherukiki. That'll work. And then we're going to need Omeo. We can actually hit the mobs. Boom, 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 boom. Well, ta-da. Now we're not going after XP. Oromoru, that should work. And then there's going to be Sakura. That'll get us some skill ups. The last memory I have of this game was running around doing notorious monsters with some Link Shell buddies and constantly being asked people to just join and follow us around for free XP. But about 2 months after that. Yeah. And honestly, I would probably be getting more of those tells if I was actually spending more time in the really good XP areas. What do I want to round this out with? Let's just do Kupipi. That should be fair. This wasn't Vizia, might I add. No, that's no problem. Yeah, they were probably going to loot on your drops too. But, you know. There were a lot of players that stuck through Abizia. They saw it for what it was, but there's but there is upgrades here. There is stuff that we can work ourselves towards and continue to make ourselves better. Let's see if I can hit it with the Giganax. There's a good chance I won't, but we can try. Probably just go whiff. Followed with another whiff. Yep, just like that. Nikki stayed with it. I think she stayed with it all the way through. And that was the thing. Even in WoW, every time that they had an expansion, every time that they had an update, basically the gear that you had spent months and months and months grinding up to get the best in slot pieces suddenly was no longer best in slot. And there were some players that would get upset. There were some players that were like, I don't want to play this game anymore because everything that I've worked for is now vendor trash, like turned into a shard. You use shards to put enchantments on stuff. And yeah, I get that. But then there's other players that were like, Commander Denali, good evening. We are currently at a whopping level 99, which we just got, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes ago. I remember Maida and I had these discussions about what do you do when they change everything on you? And It's like you can focus on the stuff that you got not being good anymore, or, and this is what I think a lot of the endgame Link Shell dudes did, was they just zeroed in on what they needed. Thank you. And then went after that. And that was kind of the way that I tried to play WoW. Shadow Priest was really easy to zero in on what was best in slot, and that's what I did. Whether or not I actually got best in slot was debatable, but we were also on a roleplay server, and not necessarily one of those good ones. But that's another digression. When Audolin came out, and I wasn't playing the game when it did, but I think what the big middle finger that Square Enix kind of did to the player base was basically doing a Burning Crusade type expansion where everything that you got in vanilla is gone, is no good anymore. You can get quest rewards that are better than what you used to spend months and months and months waiting to drop off of bosses. And I think that was it. And it was like players that never had any skill would be able to have just as good a gear as you, if not better. And I think it's when a lot of players just left. And that's the thing. Square Enix, they kind of what they wanted. And it's range attack. See if I can use one of my accuracy up abilities. So we're definitely not hitting this mob that often. Some attack up. There we go. That one hit it. Attack's only 788, so yeah, we're going to be for a while. That's when and why I left and took a 1.5 year break. Let's go and use a weapon skill. One you got here, full break, lowers target accuracy, attack, defense, and evasion. Duration effect varies with TP. That sounds good. I think you missed it. Might have missed it. Kind of said miss. But, unfortunately, I mean, anyone that's watched the stream kind of knows that I don't exactly play well with others anymore. Nope. I'm guessing the failure of 14 and then having to fix it and make a Realm Reborn had a lot to do with throwing this game to the wayside. Figures pissed me off, but I'm over it. It's, what I heard, and I don't know if this is true, but what I heard was they got rid of the development team that was on 14, or they transferred them. And basically they took the guys that were working on 11 and they put them in charge of 14. And that's why 14 became such a success. And then they went and moved the guys from 14 onto 11, and that's when we got Seekers of Audolin with all our item level stuff. Type of item progression where old gear is just wiped out is normal in WoW type MMOs that rely on item level. 11 was so different since for so long at the 75 cap, even old gear could still be useful, even after years it came out. All the upgrades were like side upgrades, but yeah, suddenly they increased levels and added item levels, and 11 was getting the same treatment. That is correct. And another weapon skill for another full break here. We're going to be spending a long time on Great Axe, it looks like. I was hoping we'd get more skill ups than this. I know they have skill up food for weapon skills. I'm not eating that for some reason. Let's just use a soul sushi and then see if that helps my accuracy any. I mean, I'm Mithra. I've never had to worry about accuracy before. Well, apparently that definitely did a trick here. Yeah. Whip. Let's take off this piece that has double attack -1. we'll put the Ancient Torque back on. That's got +9. And then I'm going to move Haste Samba back into the mix here. I'm going to change a couple things here. Abilities, job abilities. No, it's weapon skills you were looking for, silly. Full break. That's what we needed. You should get a... I don't even know if I can pronounce that. Pro-use ring? It took me about 2 to 3 hours, but it's well worth it. Okay. I'll have to look into that. Because I don't know what it is. I mean, I can hit the mob. That's apparently not a problem. I'm doing very little damage to it, but... I think there's also some Sparks gear that you can get that'll increase your accuracy, but... I don't know if we want to spend the next hour here just watching Cyndaquil fight the same act, or fight the same mob with the same axe, but at the same time it was a welcome change. I think so anyway. I really doubt there would be as many subs as there are now in 2015 had the cap still been 75 with no major overhauls like that. Just sucks to see your progress go poof like that at first. Yeah. I mean, could you imagine trying to find players to help you clear the Archangels without some type of beneficial reward? Or any of the Chains of Promathia fights. It would have to be friends pulling you through it, kicking and screaming. Rose Ring, Trends, Rare, Trends, Exclusive Ring, all races, HP plus 10, MP plus 10, increased rate of combat skill gains, level 77 all jobs. I'll look into that. Is that going to be one of the pieces that you get with Sparks gear, I'm guessing? It's a guess. I can look it up very easily. Let's do that right now. Because we're just... I don't even have my hands on the controller. I know what I was going to do though. Abilities, waltzes, sambas, a samba. Because the more quickly you hit it, it's a treasure coffer item. Let's say I hate treasure coffers, but that's not true. I don't know. It goes back to saying earlier, it's like, you know, what's worse than waiting or watching somebody play a role-playing game? It's watching somebody try to guess the combination on a treasure box in a role-playing game. Oh, that's mean, but yeah. I thought at one point they made all the older expansion missions not level capped any longer. That is correct. All the, trying to think the last time that I fought one of the BCNMs that did have a level cap to it, and I think they've all been removed. I know Chains of Promathia was really bad about having level cap stuff, but I think that was just part of the appeal too. Got really good at the code guessing. Yeah, I mean, once you figure out how it's done, and I used to use a add-on on Windowware that was called Box Destroyer, and it just basically told you the combinations and what the best guess was, and what your percentage of being able to get the guess and all that other fun stuff. And then once you realize how it goes, it's like, all right, well, give me a hint. And then depending on the hints were random. Sometimes they gave you a really good hint, and then sometimes it didn't, and sometimes you're just like, aha! But a lot of players ask if FF11's ever going to go free to play. And I always go, what could they monetize to make it worth your while to play free to play and yet still make some money? And I don't know why I didn't think of it earlier, but they've had the treasure boxes forever and ever and ever. They just need to monetize keys for the treasure boxes, and only being keys the only way to open them, and then turn around and put some really cool stuff in there, like, I don't know, stuff to like let you change your appearance. You know, that kind of thing. People would probably spend hundreds of dollars on keys for the chance to change your name, change your avatar, go to a different race, that kind of thing. More bag space. All these little things that, you know, they could also do, but I don't think FF11 will ever go free to play. Of course I say that. Watch April 1st. Oh! And we're not gonna... you can still play the game now and not have to pay for it. Although those that are still paying for it will get these kind of bonuses, and, you know, they never want to actually turn off their subscriptions. Samba, Space Samba. Somehow I lost hate. Alright, let's use a provoke again. The hate back on. Fun times. But, yeah. I mean, some of the items that they got in these lockboxes are pretty decent. Or neat, I guess is the word I should say. I mean, I don't remember the names of any of them right now, but it's under View House, under Storage. It should be at the very top. Yeah, these Custodes. I got this out of a lockbox. Damage is not too great. Delay's pretty decent. Additional effect paralysis. But the really cool thing is they look cool. But, yeah. I would have to say that my favorite COP fight was the Tenzin airship fight. And that one, dependent upon your job, is still a little bit difficult to solo, even at 99 with all the item level gear. Dang, Cyndaquil, what are you, 100 fisting? Yeah, awesome right there. Oh, look at this. 0.4, 0.2, 0.4, 0.2. Oh well, won't last forever. But, you get them hand-to-hand Kufum Island. Probably. I don't remember where I got them, but... There was one of the pieces that I didn't toss. And I was all like, okay. I might use this someday. I don't think I ever did use it. I just like the way it looked on my mannequin. But, silly stuff like that. I think that's what I typically keep, basically what I decide if I'm going to keep a gear or not is how it looks. But, yeah. The Shuratogi from Sky. Probably my favorite body piece out of everything that I've seen in FF11. It helped that it was actually a really good piece too from back in 75. But they recycled the graphic for it for another 119 item. I don't remember exactly where it drops and all the other fun stuff, and that might be another Escha style drop, but kind of want to go back, get that again, but I don't know. I mean, I got Monk to 99, I've got all the relic upgraded to 119 on her, and she holds her own on easy prey, no problem. I don't think she's got the accuracy needed to take on other stuff. She probably needs a level Black Mage to be that kind of DPS. Although I would imagine you probably need quite a bit of magic accuracy too to be able to touch these guys. Job abilities. Sambas again. More haste Samba. Anybody remember what our Great Axe skill was before we started fighting this thing? 230s? Yeah, it must have been in the 230s range, so 250 now, so almost 20 whole levels on the same mob. What's gonna happen is we're gonna just start doing too much damage. The thing will just die. But maybe. Maybe not. We just need to find a smaller weapon. The level 1 Great Axe. Can you get a skill up, though, if you do 0 points of damage? There's always a way to find out. I'm just glad we're hitting the thing. I have no idea why we're hitting the thing, but yeah. I know if we were using one of the eminent pieces of weapon, like the eminent Great Axe, we wouldn't have any problem hitting it because it probably has so much Great Axe skill built into it. But then the problem would be you'd be also doing so much damage to it that the thing would die before you get a skill up. Which, you know, defeats the whole purpose of fighting these things. Well, not the whole purpose, but XP is always a good thing as well. I have to say though, this is dull. I'm gonna kill this thing, or at least attempt to kill it. Oops, didn't want that weapon skill. What's a better one? Raging Rush delivers a 3-fold attack. Chance of critical hit varies with TP. Okay, we'll probably use that one. Target attack, don't care. Critical damage, nah. Armor break. Nah. Sturm Wind. I remember Sturm Wind. Memories. I'll probably use Raging Rush next. Oh, we can do it now. That didn't do nearly as much as I wanted it to. I don't think it did anything. Oh well, 255. We need a white mage version of Shen Toto that can spam cures and not run out of MP. There was that holy version. That'd be too OP. Version of Shen Toto from the Shen Toto Ascension. Okay. I don't think that's what it was called, but let's see. Nope, there we go. Abilities, weapon skill, Raging Rush again. 322 points of damage. But yeah. My favorite looking treasure casket item that I found is the Gothic gauntlets. I've seen that, and the Gothic sabatons, they look good on a mannequin. The stats on them weren't too bad either. I'm trying to remember where they dropped. Was it in Zarkabard? Maybe? Don't remember that. But yeah, I remember when I was level... I think it was when I was actually looking for pieces for Warrior. The Gothic gauntlets came up. That was when I first looked into it, but yeah. Very neat. I don't have anything that I can show you what they look like, though. Equipment. No. Maybe, but... I have an assault shuriken. What am I doing with an assault shuriken? Yeah, we gotta do something about that. Gothic sabatons equals Behemoth's Dominion. That was it. That was it. And... I don't remember if we got the other one in the same spot or not, but... the gauntlets were Zarkabard. Okay. The snowy regions. Abilities, weapon skills. Eminent Axe, followed by Maiden Tabar. Now watch this thing die so quickly now. Ooh, maybe not. At least we're getting axe skill ups. wonder what this thing is. I'll just do Calamity. There we go. 1928. Live with that. Well, I wonder if I could just race back and see if this thing will follow me back to the zone line. Call those regions pain in the ass regions. Pain in the ass back in the day, of course. Yeah. I mean, even Zarkovar is not so bad now. The zone just north of Zarkovar. Not the glacier. Why can't I remember names? Thank you, mouse. I don't want you to do that. Ula Grande Range. That was it. That was the area that had the dudes that would see you when you were invisible and cast doom on you because giggles. That was Chains of Armathia, by the way. Yay, we killed it. How much XP you got on it? 924 experience points. I think we're gonna come back and do this a different day. And what's Akban talking about now? Akban and I had a falling out back in 2008. Although I'm sure he doesn't realize that. Ended up B-listing him on Dentral because of it, though. He was just... Well, there were a lot of elitist players back then. I guess I was among them, but I wasn't a jerk about it. And that was 7 years ago, so some people would say, time to let that go. The server population is too low now to hold grudges. It's like family coming over for Thanksgiving. Can't B-list everybody. Search all areas. How many North American players we got playing right now? 359 people found in all known areas. Of those, you can guarantee at least 100 of them are AFK. Probably in this zone, even. How many players are in this zone? 52. Okay, not 100, but 52 in this zone. Some of them are AFK. The rest will be in North or Upper Jeuno. 359, that's about average for Quetzi. Odin's got good population. Asura's got a good population. There's one other server that has, like, on average 800 to 1,000 players. Quetzalcoatl's got 800 players during Japanese prime time, but I don't play during that time of day, so. And even then, I forgot where I was going. Jeuno? Yeah, let's go to Jeuno. I know what we can do. Yeah. Go to Lower Jeuno. Home point, entrance. Yes, please. I didn't want the entrance. Okay. Just wait for the crystal to come back up. I'm going to see if I can farm myself a relic shield in the last half hour. So, current region, Relude Gardens, by the Mog House. Yes, please. Probably don't have a whole lot of free space on me. Not after XPing on all these mandies, but we can make some space. Do need to change jobs, though. So, go into the Mog House. Come on. Anytime now. There we go. Elevator button. Yes. Question is, do I want to go for time extensions? Time extensions will increase your abilities of getting procs on the mobs, although I don't think increasing the procs is going to increase your chances of getting gear drops. I think that's just purely on treasure hunter. Maybe wrong. So I never tested it. So Moghouse, I'm also going on the first person view just in case we take off all their gear for some reason. Change jobs. Main job, thief. We're gonna keep Dancer as our support job. There we go, that's fine. We do need to change the shoes. And the ring. Rogers there, Plunderer's Poulain's there. Everything else looks okay. How are we doing on space? We got 2 free slots. So we're gonna run by a NPC vendor real fast and sell everything. Normally I stick my crystals on the auction house for like super cheap. If I got some free spots, maybe I'll do that. No. I will use... Actually, I need to switch to my thief macros. That's another thing that I liked in Windower, was they had the ability that would automatically change your macros as you changed your jobs. Maybe that's something that Square Enix will do when it goes just a PC only. But, okay. Can't get Signet from you. I don't know if Signet's necessarily needed in Dynamis. I know Signet will give you some added bonuses. Sold, 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 sold. Oh boy. You know what? I'm not going to waste time on that. I'm just going to run down and we're going to sell all the crystals, all the mandragora buds and insect wings and everything else that we have on us that we don't need. And I hate NPCing earth crystals, but they just don't move fast enough and for enough money that, you know, I can't justify putting it on the auction house. Oh yeah, they also made 2-leaf mandragora buds no longer EX rare. I think that was in the last update, so I've got a ton of stacks of these. Which I guess will help with certain Winder's quest. I think there was one where you could trade a bird feather and a 2-leaf mandragora bud repeatedly. Or, oops, I didn't want to sell those shells. Oh well, too late now. And this could actually sell for quite a bit, but again, I just don't want to waste time on that. So, how much space does that give us? 18 free slots. That'll be enough. Alright, so flee back up. Ability. Not that you need to use flee, but since I forgot to get Signet, we're gonna run by that dude, get that, and then run downstairs. For now, like the mesh. What I'm doing here, Zombie Haven. This is what I want. Horse. Alright, this is Fubar's new Link Shell. I don't know if it's going to take off or anything like that. But yeah, I used Flee right before talking to an NPC, because that's the way I play Final Fantasy XI. There was a player Back in the good old days, his name was Oob, U-U-B. I used to tease him. His main job was thief. I used to tease him that Oob was the sound one made when you hit flee and ran into a wall when going in the opposite direction of what you actually intended. And he laughed because I think everybody that hits flee realizes that they went the wrong way. Dang it! All that wasted time. Oh, I guess I haven't been back to Jeuno since beating it. The beastmen of that world carry the spoils of previous battles. Equipment that you or I would use. I'm not able to touch them in my present form, but I feel something about those weapons and armor. Something extraordinary. There's talk on the message boards about... Haha, Oob is the hero reincarnation of Majin Buu. Well, I learn something new every day. So he's not... So it's not the sound one makes when you flee into the wrong wall. Ready. Alright. What was I talking about? The NPC that was chatting with me just a second ago. Let's do this one. You can always get rid of them. It doesn't work out. I'm going to put names up so I can actually see what I'm fighting here. I forgot how close all these guys were. I'd be pulling multiples, but... Oh, I'm just a huge Dragon Ball Z fan. Nothing wrong with that. I know of Dragon Ball Z. I've got lots of friends that have watched it. I've just never gotten around to watching it myself. And I know people are going to be like, huh? You need to watch that right now. And probably right. I probably do need to watch it right now. But alright, Smithy. You're first. Or should I... Yeah, don't pull the slime first. Oops. You would take off, wouldn't you? Try and get a job ability spam going. I don't think we'll be able to, but you never know. Here. It's a spectral jig up. Now let's find the time extensions, because if we're going to do this, we may as well try and get some coins. I don't remember. Here's a goblin statue. Isn't an easy way to pull this thing, so if I was on Beastmaster it'd be easier, but we're not on Beastmaster, so alright, Smithy, you're next. Watch it just fight our way across the zone. We do have a healer, don't we? Urumoru? That's it? Guess I'm gonna keep Curing Waltz on the standby. And here comes a replica. Alright. Cure 4, please. Alright. Not getting Cure 4s. There it is. Didn't get any drops yet, did we? No, no drops yet. This brings back memories of using my thief. I don't play thief correctly. See, there's somebody in here. How about that? I'm probably getting all upset that I'm not killing the mobs correctly. We're not going to be in here all day, though. Just get us up some time extensions, and then see if they've got some difficult ones. The only thing I really remember about dynamis is that you can only proc certain enemies, job ability, or magic at certain times of the day, and I could never keep track of the times. I have to have a cheat sheet myself, otherwise I can't remember which mobs, what time of the days, and that kind of thing too. Although that won't necessarily apply for this zone, because really? Got this many on me. Oh well, at least we got the time extension. Alchemist, I think you proc that one with magic. So maybe Shantoto will proc it, but I seriously doubt it. Pit Fighter is one that you can proc with job abilities. He also uses 100 Fist. But since I've only gotten 2 time extensions, my chances of proccing it are quite low. Alright. I have no idea what Bandrix Rockjaw is. Kinda looks like a thief. Of course, he just used, nope, he's a thief. Just use perfect dodge. So, Kyrian Waltz. Everything's hit me from behind. I think Well Digger's also a thief. But in Jeuno, job abilities are going to be for like monks, rangers, beastmasters, those kind of things. We're going to need another healer, aren't we? I don't think Koromoru is going to have what it takes to keep me up. Smithy looks dead to me. Well Digger is a thief. So he'll use perfect dodge, except Shantoto must have blew him up something good. We got mobs aggroed all the way over there. This is why I hate dynamis. Not the only reason why I hated dynamis, but somehow we didn't aggro that statue. Okay, here comes some more. Alright, let's get in your ambusher. This is a ranger. So maybe we can proc him. Maybe he'll just use Eagle Eye Shot for a lot of damage on me. Back in the day, much aggro would have been a full wipe. Yeah. If you didn't have a way to sleep them all, definitely. Now that was the way we pulled everything, was you would pull one and it would pull the entire group. And then you would have to sleep them and then assist the tank and just knock them all down one at a time. Certain mobs you'd have to stun. I am looking for another goblin statue. There's a replica. There's a goblin statue. Alright. See if I can pull this one without pulling all of them, but nope. I got the enchanter. Oh, that died quick. Oh, no, here come the rest. Alright, Red Mage. Didn't want to do it this way, but... Oh, and of course we gotta go and get the Shaman all the way over here, even though there was a smithy right in front of us. Because of reasons. It's just the way auto-target works. We got an Odious Cup. What an Odious Cup is for. White Shell. One Bind Bill, one Forgotten Step. We got a Relic Staff. But relic horn. But as of yet, no relic shield. Okay. How many more goblin statues are there? Shouldn't be too many. We got 15 minutes there, plus 10. Plus another 10 there, so that's... There's one over there. Is a replica. Nope. Okay. Go on in here. Two? Really? Two more, or... Yeah, because if we've gotten 3, I think. There's got to be one in here, and then I would imagine there'll be one more next to the Archduke's little bedroom. There's a replica. Can you imagine if I didn't have Sneak and Invis up, if I accidentally pulled all these guys? Oh, there's stuff up here. Of course, I don't see what we're looking for up here. You are 3 to 5 so far, I think. Thank you. Here's a goblin statue. I'm gonna pull you right in front of you, Ambusher. That's what we think of you. Did we proc him? He certainly looks proc, doesn't he? Hey, one bind bill. It's my treasure hunter. Yes, you got yellow. Neat. I didn't even see it, but oh well. And I'm going to guess that the last one is going to be back here. Simple guesswork on my part. Of course, I don't see it, so... Triple question mark. This is probably where you... No, maybe that's where you spam. Maybe that'd be where you spawn the boss. Maybe not. That might be also towards the zone for upper Jeuno. So that would be 4. Means I must have missed one. There's a replica. These doors don't open. Oh, there's another triple question. What's up? I don't think it was. Oh! Downstairs. Silly. By the embassies. There's stuff down here that I completely forgot about. Because who goes down here, really? Not sure. There it is. By the Sandorian embassy, of course. Alright, that should be all of them. So now, I just need to start killing stuff. And Hitman is ninja, so I think we can proc this one. I think. He had shadows up, I think, and that's why I wasn't hitting him. Oh, never mind. He blew himself up. So definitely ninja. Got a white shell. Hello, pit fighter. You're a monk. Don't you 100 miss me. Alright. Maestro's a bard. So not going to get any procs on that guy. Tinkerer is... I don't remember what a Tinkerer is. Dark Knight, maybe? What I'm going to do after this guy's dead, though, is get rid of Kupo Freed and get me a Furious Coffin. Assuming that I didn't pull that dude. I don't think I did. Alright, so... Kupo Freed. You're gone. Furious Coffin, you're up. We like more heals. And then Koltada. Oh, never mind. Whoopsie. Just making sure I didn't have a relic shield in there that I hadn't noticed. Alright, Tinkerer. Yeah, you're definitely Dark Knight. I don't know why I forgot that. Dark Knights get capped with weapon skills. Comes another Hitman. Duelist Tights. Good luck, Red Mage. Yeah, and then I pulled the room. I got this one procced at least. Alright, Thick High, what job are you? You kind of look like a warrior, don't you? 3 bronze pieces. Replica. Must remember to kill the avatar first. This is when auto attack or auto target works well. Alright, now we will kill the warrior. Can't proc that. I don't think you can proc any of these. Necromancer being the summoner. Of course, we're taking so long on this guy. And he might get another avatar resummoned. Then Astral Flow us. Oh, not this time. Finger Gauntlets for Dragoon. Roving Bijou, Sparkling Stone. And nothing off that one. Go ahead and get this guy. Ambushers or Rangers, we can proc them. Or at least attempt to. Chances are Furious Coffin's going to kill it rather quickly. Oh, it's like that. Step, White Shell, Bindbill. Another statue? Pathfinder. If anybody read the blogs of a guy named GM Dave, Pathfinder was my favorite. Oh, maybe Jormy was my favorite, but Pathfinder Cave's like, oh, melee gloves. That takes me back. Alright, Enchanter, you're next. Okay. No worries about the Enchanter, can't proc that. Smithy, we'll have to use a weapon skill to proc him. And okay, Sparkling Stone. Next up's going to be another Pathfinder. Don't run away, just get procced like you're supposed to. Or don't. I guess we're going up the stairs. There's another couple of dudes. I don't know who he hit with Eagle Last shot. Certainly doesn't look like he did any damage though. Quick, stun him before he uses... Nope, too late. Perfect dodged. Way to go, Zed. The only reason we summoned you was so that you might be able to stun the thieves before they use perfect dodge, but... Oh well, that's also why we brought Shantoto along. Alright, Alchemist is White Mage. We should be using Benediction here any moment. Just like that. Red Mage next. A Ronin to the right, and a Necromancer. I'm not going to go after them because I think Ronins need a... Well, never mind. They're probably going to come to me. Got a Relic Bow. Good luck, Ranger. How am I doing? 11:58. It's almost time to call it quits. Oh. Got Avatar aggro. Switch quickly to the Avatar. Alright, that wasn't the Avatar that I wanted to fight, but okay. Well, I got Astro Flowed. Shantoto's still up. Don't know how. There was a time that if you got Astral Flowed, it was game over. Maybe if you were lucky, your healers died in a place that they could re-raise up and get the alliance back up, but no. Those avatars needed to be slept. And that was just it. You also had to pull mobs back to a safe distance. You don't fight them the way I'm doing, where it's just like, I'll just fight them right here. And another Sparkling Stone. Relic Bow, anything before that? Not getting a ton of drops tonight. I'm probably just not getting enough hits on there for Treasure Hunter to proc as much as I would like. Forgotten Touch. That being said, we probably just need to get rid of Shantoto. Probably killing the mobs too quickly. Ooh! Whoa, 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 whoa! I take that back. We got a Jade Shell. Well, that makes it all the worthwhile. Alright, Pit Fighter. Can I pull you without pulling everybody else? Obviously. And Warrior's Mufflers. Of course, we already have the Warrior's Mufflers, but now we have another pair. Okay, we got a R0 for a moment, but we survived. I'm gonna go straight to the Summoner and kill this one here. Yes, ma'am. You get disconnected? Okay. Alright, Hitman. You're next. Now that I, like, pulled the room. Alright, Statue. I'll kill you, too. Alright. Commodore Gantz. Don't need those. Already got them. I think. Pretty sure we do. That's for Corsair, if I remember correctly. Remember not to kill the slime first. Kill the Pathfinder first. Otherwise, you might get charmed. And that would be funny if there were like other players in here that we could go after. Yay, we finally got a proc. Oop, sorry, Miss Kitty. I'm gonna bump you in the back. White shell, 2 bronze pieces. Another bronze piece. We got the relic shield! Yay! We can get out of here now. Just be sure, make sure it's actually on there. Yep. No, it's eminent shield. Relic shield. All races, defense 1, level 5. Spectral jig. Yay me. Who dropped that, by the way? The Necromancer. Okay, I remember when we went after that guy. It was like all of 45 seconds ago. So, yeah. We got that done. And 3 minutes after midnight, so we didn't waste too much extra time. That was a fast drop. We got a lot of drops. We got a 100-piece jade shell out of it too, so fun, fun, fun. There it is. This will probably be the way out. Click. Clickety clack. Say a way out of the shrouded land. We're leaving Dynamis. Yes! Leave. One, Miss Kitty. Now I gotta look up stage 1. Get that started. And shouldn't take but a moment. It'll probably take more. Shouldn't take. Alright. FF11 E. Click. You know, we're just waiting on FF11 Encyclopedia. Still waiting on it. Oh, I don't think they've reduced the amount of time it takes to upgrade relic pieces. It used to, some of them you would have to wait like a week for your stuff to get upgraded, but for your relic shield quest, Aegis, Aegis, Aegis. This is kind of what I was hoping it would go to, but oh well. I like Paladin because you can get both the relic shield with the relic sword. Samurai can equip both the relic great katana with the relic bow, if I remember correctly. I don't know if Bard can get the dagger, or if that's thief only. Alright. Bulwark shield. Need 1 vine piece, 1 silver piece, 1 jade shell. Stuffs. But which dude do we talk to about it first? Why is it so laggy? Because I wasn't prepared, that's why. Doesn't say which dude I need to talk to? Seriously? Alright, we're just going to go to Castles of All and talk to the goblin there while this page loads, and we'll see what he says. We want original release areas. It's going to be on the next page, I'm fairly certain. Archibald, Castles of All Baileys, using tabs. Alright. Yep. Still loading pages. Okay. Oh, we also needed some stuff from, well, gone now. Switch sticks. You're the one I want to talk to. Fuck. Hold it right there. Is that a relic staff you're carrying? The power hidden behind that worn appearance is making my old gobby ears twitch. Trust me, I'm a blacksmith. I don't kid around when it comes to weapons. Take a lot of work, but I could make that power shine through again. Okay, adventurer girl. You got something to write with? To reforge the relic staff, I'm going to need pigeon's blood ruby. Oh, I know. Oh, that's what those were for. A pot of urushi and a piece of lancewood lumber. Yep, that's the bare minimum. Bring along the relic staff with those 3 items and I'll get to work for you. I've told you what I need, the rest is up to you. Didn't ask for any money. Odd. There it is. Alright, you will need base relic weapon, 3 specific items, and 3 to 5 100 unit pieces of ancient currencies, 2 switch sticks. Switch sticks is also for stage 2 to 3, and also stage 3 to 4. Doesn't say about 4 to 5 though. Here, I'll just trade him the shield and see what it says. Doesn't work that way, does it? Can you just talk to him again? Maybe it's because I have the staff on me. Maybe I have to drop all the other relic pieces. Don't accidentally drop the shield. That would be embarrassing. Alright, it's the bow. Bow's gone. Horn. Horn's also gone. Alright, so that should just leave the shield. Yep. Talk to him one more time. There he is. A square of Amalthea leather and orchilocum sheet. I'm sure I mispronounced that. And a piece of ancient lumber. Alright, so let's see if that's on the auction house. Chances are it's not. But might get lucky. Let's do original release areas. Go and do Relude Gardens again. They have an auction house in that zone. And then click onto that. Scroll down. Or keep scrolling. And then let's see if we got the home point for the auction house. We probably don't. Travel to another home point. Current region. Relude. There it is. Yes, please. Alright, so first thing we're going to be looking for is the Amalthea leather. Let's see if they have it. Hopefully it won't be super expensive. Oh, also, home point teleporting. I don't know if that came first in FF14, but I like it. Materials. Gotta be under Leathercraft. I guess it doesn't have to be, but... Alright, they've got quite a few of them. Don't be expensive. Maybe someone's undercutting? I doubt it. Nope. Alright, we're gonna go straight to 100k. I like the crystal warps. Be even more fun if they didn't charge anything for it, but yeah. Alright, we got the Amalthea leather. Next is going to be the Orchilocum sheet. Orchilocum, or I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm not even sure if that's a real metal. Maybe it is. LMNOK. It's not under smithing. It's probably under goldsmithing. Cats are making noises that they shouldn't be. Orchilocum ingots, or... Uh-oh. There we go. Sheet. There's 8 of those on the auction house as well. See, this one's cheap. This is like less than 20k. Oops. You don't want to stack though. Now watch the ancient lumber not even be listed on the auction house. That's got to be under woodworking. And there's 2 left. That's also cheap. 2. Yep. Yay, we got our 3 pieces. Alright, so now, instead of running back, I'm gonna use the crystal again. Travel to another home point, current region, reload, by the Mog House. Yes, please. And then we're gonna use the survival guide again. And we're gonna trade all the stuff. And then I guess he's gonna ask for the payment afterwards. Looks over here, silly. See, I'm all excited now. No good reason. Teleportation. Excuse me. That was unexpected. Original release. Next page. Castles of all Baileys using tabs because we're cheap. Make sure you have your ancient currencies with you. Yeah, I keep those in my place. Mug sack. Probably just don't have enough space for them right now. Let's see. Maybe. Waiting on the inventory to load from the server onto my computer. There we go. Okay. I know what I can do. I'll eat this shard. And voila! 1 free spot. Actually, let's go ahead and move these over there, that over there. I can probably toss some of these key items too, but go ahead and... I don't know when I'm ever going to need the goblin grease and the sparkling stones, but better be safe than sorry, right? Alright, so trade... First the shield. Then... ancient lumber, Amalthea leather, and the sheet. Alright. What he says. You got me what I need? Let me see here. Square of Amalthea leather, and oracle sheet, and a piece of ancient lumber. Good work. Did I mention that I don't work for free? I'm gonna need a little something up front. Don't trust you sneaky adventurer types. I don't work for that guild you adventurer types love to hoard. What I'm going to need is 1 Lungo Nungo jade shell. Better throw in 1 Montiant silver piece. Oh, and don't forget 1 100 bind bill. That's my fee. You got a problem with fair trade? You pay me, I fix up your stuff. That's easy. 1 of that. 1 of that. 1 of that. Okay. You got what I asked for? I count 1 jade shell, 1 silver piece, 100 bind bill. Looks like it's all here. Right, time to get to work. My forge is hot and ready to go. The goblin way of smithing is a little different from your fancy schmancy synthesis. I'm going to need some time to get this job done. You kept me waiting for the materials I needed. Now it's your turn to cool your heels for a while. Fair's fair, right? Alright, and according to FF11 Encyclopedia, we have to wait 1 game day. Or after Japanese midnight. I said game day. I meant real day. It's after midnight. I should have gone to bed. So, we're going to call it quits right here. Little excited. Got warrior up to 99. We got relic started. Well, we're still got a long ways to go. I mean, looks like I've got enough currency. I think I'm going to be short on the 100 bind bills by 1, but we should be able to farm that, no problem. Items. Silly. No, we got enough bind bills, no silver pieces, not enough. Okay, we do have enough to get up to stage 4. It's the stage 5 that we don't have enough of yet, and we're going to need 100 of these silver pieces, but that'll be easier because I just have to farm everything, and then I can sell the extra jade shells and the extra bind bills for money, and then I can use that money to purchase more silver pieces, and then once you get 100 of those, just trade it in for the gold piece. And I gotta get us a attestation of invulnerability, an ancile, a necropsy, and the supernal fragment. Oh, I also need a coning shield, a round shield, a buckler, and a bulwark shield, but some of those will be easier. The coning shield might be difficult. I'm not going to worry about that right now. We will get Aegis. We will get it upgraded. It may take longer than we want. We're going to be farming Arch Dynamis Lord a lot more than we want. But yeah, so that's it. I'm going to call it quits for tonight. I'm going to leave Cyndaquil logged in. That. Commander Denali, you have a good one too. I will see you tomorrow. Or something. And yeah, I'll be back on around 9 o'clock. We still need to drag Dentril kicking and screaming up to 99. Or I think we'll try Escha on him. We'll bring the Beastmaster. I want the sword ADL drops. That would be neat. Probably get all the drops eventually by the time we get all the pieces that we want. I need a lot of them. One thing at a time. One thing at a time. That's the idea. So yeah, I'm gonna be AFKing in Upper Jeuno trying to sell some stuff in my bazaar. Not necessarily for money, just for clearing space, and I don't like tossing stuff that other players could use. So maybe the Japanese. Original release. So yeah, we're just gonna call it quits right here. Back on tomorrow. Next part's gonna be Dentril dragging him up to 99. And then we're going to cap all our weapons. And then back to Abysia, killing quest notorious monsters and working our way up so that we can finally get to, I don't remember the name of the dude, Shinryu, the final dragon that Promathia turns into. Spoilers, sorry. That expansion came out a long time ago, so yeah. Alright, y'all, have a good one. I'd say stay safe and have fun, but the two are kind of like oxymoronic of each other, so just have fun. Don't get